Here I am, and there you are. There I am, and here you are. My subject today is cleansing our souls. I notice that many great men have tarnished their legacy by the misappropriation of sex. Look at Elijah Muhammad. He was accused of having sex with young girls who were his secretary. People don't realize how great temptation is, powerful temptation is regarding sex. Or Bill Cosby, who was accused and put in jail for disrespecting white women. That's basically what it was. Plus, they tried to tarnish his legacy, and his status as a man. You got many athletes and celebrities who yield to temptation. The temptation is great when young, nice-looking women throw themselves at you. You look on the fan pages. I heard about that. And there's some beautiful black women. There's no such a thing as attractive white women, but beautiful black women who are on those pages. And one in particular was on a fan page, and I heard that she is a porn star. Her name is Anna Fox. She is beautiful in my eye because I'm accused of calling almost every black woman beautiful. I've been accused of that. So, but the things I'm going to say, we have to clear ourselves out of that. Why they have so much porn, free porn. Someone went to the trouble to set up free porn sites on the internet with children, young girls, 10-year-old are here, become addicted to the sites, children, and start masturbating. Well, when we go through this rituals, we're going to clean up all of that. Then I've had testimonies on the internet of prostitutes, this site that interviews everybody who they think is on Skid Row or like prostitutes. And a lot of them have a beautiful heart, beautiful soul, seem like, and being abused by things like pimp, which I call the lowest of the dog, lower than the scum. And some even raped by their fathers, which was heartbreaking to hear that. So we're going to clean all of that out. So that's what's got us into particular the misuse of sex, the swirling community. And they think it's nothing to that. They normalize that. And people from Africa, black people from Africa and the Caribbean, appears to me to be the biggest spoilers percentage-wise in America. Really practice miscegenation. But we're going to clean up all of that and clean that out during this ritual. Clean out the abuse that young black women go through. Now, here that in the Caribbean, it is rampant. The type of child molestation is going on where women molest young girls. It's bad enough here now too. And we're going to clean that all out, especially today, which is Ogun Day, called in the Germanic English words Tuesday. Also, uh, uh, um, I also March and Aries in the Roman and Greek names. But Tuesday and Tide Day in the Norse language up there in the cold north, the Norse, Norse, Ty, Tyr, the prefix of Tyrol. All of those are gods of war. So we can make war against those that make war against us. So this happy Ogun Day, this Tuesday or Tuesday. And now start the rituals cleansing our soul. Start with the libation to Ogun, Eru, Elijah Muhammad, Nat Turner, Marcus Garvey, Khalid Muhammad, Mary Cloud Thune, Harry Thomas, I say it again, Ida B. Wells, Heru, again, Heru, Ogun, Asa, or said, especially Armenoir. Again, Armenoir. Lead us through this ritual as we cleanse our soul, all the filth, all the perversion that's put out there among us. As we wake ourselves up, there's no excuse. We right here in America will be awoke, as we cleanse our very soul. Things like masturbation, prostitution, child molestation, whoremongering or whoring. We will cleanse ourselves up. Now, there's one thing. Even though I women with long breasts, and I like that. I think it's beautiful. I'm not against women showing their breasts or showing their skin. I'm not prudish like that. In South Africa, they have a dance called a reed dance where they show their breasts. I'm not against that. The Western world try to sexualize that and think make the breasts something that's you got to hide, shameful. Body's not shameful. If a man is perverted, he can be perverted if you have a long dress on or you have nothing on. A woman with scanty clothes on should not arouse a man any more than a woman with a long dress on. As I said, I prefer long dress. There's nothing wrong with a woman wanting to show more of their skin on their body. That's up to them. But now, as I cleanse, we are cleansing ourselves, all the fruit, pornography that put upon us, this world, keep this world out of our community. Black child molestation, there it should not be among us. and it will not be among us, cleansing our soul. All that abuse that women may have went through, even as a kid, they healed of that mentally. Pornography, they had some people addicted to it. We stopped that. Even 10-year-old girls, not to even mention about the boys, addicted to that the enemy is put forth as traps. The athlete, celebrity, who trapped by white sex, women trapped in them, known as a way to death, thinking that those Caucasian women, there's no Caucasian women that are attractive. So it shouldn't be a fight over if they're attractive or sloppy looking and overly obese. None of them is attractive. They've been duped. So our eyes now will be woke up. Our mind is free and cleansed. No whoremongering, no whoring, no masturbation even. They try to say there's nothing wrong with that, they say. But you got to stop it. You got to stop it. Little child molestation wants to go, and when you turn on that child, sickness has to be erased from our baby mind, from our baby soul. And any woman that went through that, his psychic is clear right now. There's power in my words and in my thoughts. This message going throughout the world. Wireless transmission. We are cleansed, we are free. We are no longer attracted by Caucasian or Asian women because we are woke and we see them as they are. All Caucasian or Asian men, we see them as we are, especially without any that to go among them. Our minds are so much cleansed right now. We refuse to even ever go back. A porn addiction or that masturbation or whoremongering. No matter how tempting, we see the women for their beauty and we will stay virile and potent without sinning. You do everything in order. That's why marriage is important because it helps you to stay orderly and not to burn or yield to temptation. Why should you? You can never have every beautiful woman in the world. So why are you trying to? Saying it's a woman. Don't use the excuse that man pressure you as an excuse for your whoredom. So you're doing what you wanted to do. We're cleansing that up. Mind is cleansed. You're holy right now. You enjoy sex, but in a lawful way. And man, don't try to convince the woman to do that because it's perverted, in her mind. It's unnatural in her mind. It's so same for a woman. Don't try to get the man to do that if it's unnatural and perverted. And you know what it is. And leads, especially leads, shouldn't know. And so the rope of three threads is stronger than one, so I repeat it 3 times. No more masturbation, whoremongering, child molestation. And now, whatever, now is any prostitution among us, was flawless, of course, flawless our minds. It's cleansed now as a rope. We see what we see. So, we end that. And it is sealed. The words are sealed. It can't be otherwise. Go back to that if you're unable to. Because the soul is cleansed now. Our soul is cleansed. And we are free from the sin, guilt of the world.